You wake up on a Monday morning. Your alarm goes off. You sigh, you check your phone, and there it is, that little notification from your bank. Your paycheck hit. Rent is covered, bills are covered, food is covered, and for a moment, you feel safe. Not rich, not excited, just safe. Because as long as that paycheck keeps coming, everything feels fine. But here's the uncomfortable question most people never ask. What if that feeling of safety is actually the riskiest part of your entire financial life? Because today, I want to talk about something that sounds ridiculous at first, why having a stable, predictable paycheck can quietly put you in a more dangerous financial position than people with unstable income. And yeah, I know how that sounds, but stick with me. My name is Chico, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, work, and the quiet financial traps that don't look like traps until it's too late. And if you're someone who works hard, gets paid regularly, and still feels like you're somehow not getting ahead, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if this video helps you think differently about your paycheck, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Now let's talk about the income stability illusion. The core belief we're taught. From the time we're kids, we're taught one main idea about money. Stable income equals security. Get a steady job, get a reliable paycheck, avoid risk. And honestly, that advice made sense 50 years ago. But here's what most people don't realize. The modern economy changed. Debt changed. Expenses changed. Risk changed. But our mental model of safety didn't. And that mismatch is where the problem begins. Let me tell you about two people. Person A makes $70,000 a year, salary job, paid every 2 weeks, health insurance, 401k. Person B makes anywhere from $40,000 to $120,000 a year, freelance work, inconsistent income. Some months are great, some months are terrifying. Now ask most people, who feels more financially secure? Obviously, person A. But here's the twist. Person A is one missed paycheck away from panic. Person B is used to uncertainty, and that difference rewires how they make financial decisions. The shocking stat. According to a 2023 Federal Reserve report, over 60% of Americans cannot cover a $1,000 emergency without borrowing or selling something. Let that sink in. These aren't unemployed people. These aren't reckless people. These are people with jobs. Stable jobs, predictable paychecks. So the question becomes, how can so many people with secure income be so financially fragile? Here's the thing. Stability changes behavior. When money arrives on schedule, your brain starts assuming the future is guaranteed. And when the future feels guaranteed, you stop preparing for it. That's not a moral failure. That's psychology. The paycheck smoothing effect. Predictable income does something subtle. It smooths out reality. Bills get automated, subscriptions fade into the background, debt payments feel normal. You don't feel the danger because nothing ever spikes, and this creates what I call paycheck blindness. You don't notice problems until the income stops. The math most people never do. Say you earn $5,000 a month after tax. Your expenses look like this. Rent is $1,800, car payment and insurance is $600, food is $600, subscriptions, phone and internet is $300, debt payments is $700. That's $4,000. You feel fine. You even save $1,000 a month. But here's the problem. Your entire system depends on that $5,000 arriving on time. Miss one paycheck, you're down $2,500. Miss two, you're behind on rent. Stable income didn't remove risk, it just delayed it. This is where it gets really interesting. Unstable income forces different behavior. People with irregular income build larger cash buffers, question fixed expenses, avoid lifestyle inflation, think in months, not paychecks. They're not smarter, they're just forced to confront reality. Meanwhile, stable earners often build fragile systems that only work under perfect conditions. The comfort trap. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Stability encourages comfort, and comfort encourages complacency. When income feels guaranteed, people lease instead of buy, finance instead of save, commit to fixed monthly costs, delay skill development. Because why wouldn't they? The paycheck always shows up. Until it doesn't. Now you might be thinking, Chico, come on, stable income is obviously better than unstable income. And you're right, income stability itself isn't the problem. The problem is what people do because of it. Stability without resilience is an illusion. Here's another stat. In the last 5 years, the average worker has changed jobs every 3.9 years. Layoffs don't come with warning labels. They don't announce themselves months in advance. And the people hit hardest? Not the riskiest ones, the most optimized ones. People who built lives perfectly tuned to one paycheck. Think of it like this. A person who only drives on smooth highways forgets how to handle bad roads. A person who drives in rough conditions learns control. Predictable income is the smooth highway, but life eventually throws potholes. The psychological shift. Stable income creates a subtle identity. I'm safe because I'm employed. Unstable income creates a different one. I'm safe because I'm prepared. That distinction matters more than income level. Here's the real risk: fixed costs. Here's what actually makes predictable paychecks dangerous: fixed obligations. Rent, car payments, subscriptions, debt. The more fixed your life becomes, the less flexible you are, and flexibility is real security. Here's what most people don't realize. Security doesn't come from income, it comes from optionality. How long can you survive without earning? How fast can you adapt? How replaceable is your skill set? Those questions matter more than salary. Let's make this practical. Here's what to do without quitting your job. 1. Break the paycheck mentality. Start thinking in months, not pay periods. Ask, how many months can I survive without income? 2. Lower fixed costs. Flexibility beats luxury. A lower rent with breathing room beats a nicer place with anxiety. 3. Build asymmetric skills. Skills that work in multiple contexts reduce dependency. Writing, sales, analysis, teaching. 4. Simulate instability. Live 1 month every year on last month's income. It rewires your brain. I once talked to someone making 6 figures, lost their job. 3 months later, they were panicking. No plan, no buffer, no alternatives. Meanwhile, a freelance friend with half the income slept just fine, not because they were richer, because they were ready. Stable income is not bad. Blind trust in it is. The goal isn't certainty. The goal is resilience. If your entire financial life depends on one predictable paycheck, you're not secure. You're just calm, for now. Real security is boring. It's buffers, it's flexibility, it's options. And the good news is, you don't need to earn more to build it. You just need to see through the illusion. If this video helped you rethink stability, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives like this, and I'll see you in the next one.